Hi Taurus, how are you? Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back. This is your weekly love reading. Okay, so root of the reading is the Chariot. Okay, so that's the distant past energy, overcoming. Recent past energy is the Queen of Swords, truth, examining your truth, understanding your truth. Challenge, or the focus is the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this began in the recent past. Could be a project that you're working on. Could be a relationship from that began in the recent past. Conscious thoughts and or desires is the Page of Cups. Could be a child. Okay, thinking about having a child or thinking about a child. And the present energy for this week is the Ten of Cups reversed, Taurus. Okay, so unhappiness in the home, an unhappy conclusion, or not focusing upon the highest vibrational outcome. Your underlying energy is a Ten of Pentacles, so I do feel like whatever situation is going on with you right now this week, it's highly impacting your long-term goals, and it's also highly impacting your family, or it could be involving your family. Okay, Taurus. So in the distant past, I feel as though you overcame something and you also set out on a journey, right? A journey to self, a journey to freeing yourself from the bounds of outside restrictions. And it's because you were getting ready for a new phase in your life, a new phase in love, right? And I see like a love phase or a phase in love that would be difficult and challenging, but the challenges and the difficulties will be well worth the while. So you overcame, maybe outside opinions, being swayed too much by external factors, and really what happened was you gained a stronger understanding for yourself, and you gained a stronger hold upon yourself, like a stronger trust in your own decision making, and not relying so much on the outside world to define your internal values. So in the recent past, I see you getting clearer on your truths, deciphering, cutting things out. Okay, so getting clear on things that maybe you were semi-unclear about, or you could have been clear about. This is also aiding in that judgment that's been going on for a while. Okay, so Taurus. Wow. I feel like you have been really examining things, okay? I don't see you taking it easy on yourself in the recent past. You definitely were giving yourself some tough love. And the reason why was because you were waiting on something to happen, or something that is yet to come required you, or had required you and is requiring you to take this deeper look at whatever it is that you're taking a deeper look at. It could be at a relationship, it could be at yourself, it could even be at your finances, something like that, or including, or like this is looking deeply at all these things, and it's because of some event that is fated to occur. Okay, some sort of expansion, some sort of event that's fated to occur. Okay, so the present energy is the Ten of Cups reversed, and I feel like it's getting clarity, possibly on an unhappy past, possibly an unhappy relationship, maybe like if your relationship, an unhappy relationship or an unhappy family dynamic, you're getting clearer on it. You're understanding certain things that went wrong, or certain things that went on that were not right? And you're finally having the strength to call people out and to just learn from it so that you don't repeat it again. Okay, you're taking a deeper look at all these things. It's like you're taking a deeper look at kind of like your psyche in a way, but not necessarily, because it's not your psyche. It's like projections from others, and what they projected onto you, especially as a child. I feel like you're really taking a look at that. And this is the reason possibly why you had an unhappy cycle in the past. And you're trying to shed this unhappy cycle to make room for a happy cycle, or a cycle that you do want. But first you have to break out of patterns that led you to what you didn't want. Even though these patterns were not your fault. Even though these things that you possibly believed about yourself, or you believed about the world, or you believed about your value, were things that others projected onto you. People who you were supposed to trust projected this onto you. And you're just healing and growing, you know. It's kind of like someone hurt you and you have to do the healing, you know. That person can just go off and keep being toxic, right? But you are the one who has to do the healing. But that's what makes you the Empress, Taurus. So kudos to you, and just focus upon your own growth, and, you know, just heal. Just heal. Don't worry, just heal. All right, let's have a look at why this Ten of Cups energy is reversed in the present. It's because of the Six of Cups. I really feel like whatever this was, it really impacted your self-confidence. And your self-confidence was an issue when it came to connecting with others, when it came to relationships, all sorts of relationships, possibly including romantic friendships. Your self-worth, and the way that you lacked self-worth, or in the ways that you lacked it, negatively impacted a lot of relationships. And you're just healing that so that you can move forward. Okay, I wouldn't worry too much about the why or what. I would just really focus upon the healing and the cleaning, is what they're saying. Cleaning, balancing. So I feel like this Page of Pentacles energy, this was young Taurus, you know, and this was you looking at your inner child. This literally is young Taurus, right? Little baby Taurus, you know, maybe had a lot of grimy shit that went on, you know, and it sucks because you landed in certain situations that were not good, right? Or that were not in alignment with you, or did not really show who you really were. And it wasn't your fault. It was like someone projecting themselves onto you, and as a child you didn't understand that, you know, and somebody really fucked with your psyche. But there's just someone in your life who was just probably really fucked up, you know. But now it's kind of a chance for you to put an end to that, to begin a new phase. I feel like a lot of Tauruses either have new love in their life that is really healthy and beautiful, or there will be new love coming into your life that is really healthy and beautiful. But if you don't take time and heal this, and if you didn't have the opportunity that the universe gave you in the distant past and in the recent past to heal from, if you didn't have this opportunity, maybe you wouldn't have seen it for what it was, because you were so fucked up. I'm just hearing this. You were so fucked up, you know? And it's not you being fucked up. It's like whoever this person was. It was their job to do the healing, just as though it's your job right now to heal for your children, to heal for the people that you're around. You know what I mean? They didn't do that. And they projected onto you. And I'm not feeling like this was somebody who didn't know what they were doing. This was somebody who did kind of know what they were doing. Okay? They knew. But they just had a lot of shame in them. They had a lot of darkness in them, but they didn't know how to heal that. And they projected it onto baby Taurus. And I'm gonna get tight. But I'm trying to, I really meditated, and I needed to really hold myself down, because I really don't like shit like this. I really don't like people fuck with kids. I really don't. Alright? I really fucking don't. You know, I just don't. So, I'm sorry. You know, I feel like there was nobody there to pull you out of that. And it just really wasn't cool, Taurus. So let's have a look at why this Page of Pentacles is a challenge or a focus. And it's because of the Two of Cups. You're having trouble connecting, you know, or even if you're not having trouble connecting with such person, you will have trouble connecting with this person in the future if you don't do this healing, right? So this time is a blessing, even though it's delays, even though you feel separate, even though you feel like, why am I single when everybody else around me is in a relationship or whatever. This time is a blessing, because if you didn't, you would just end up perpetuating a cycle that was very unhealthy. I'm not saying that you would ever harm your child, but you don't want to end up with somebody who was like that person, and I'm hearing, who was like your abuser. You don't want to end up with someone like that. And the universe doesn't want that either. So, and your ancestors don't either. I feel like your ancestors are here too, Taurus. They pulled up because they're restraining me. Because, alright, so let's have a look at the conscious thoughts and or desires. I really feel like you're thinking about your inner child, right? And it's because you need to heal. The Three of Swords reversed. You're really helping this child. I feel like this child just needed a hug. Never got that hug. This child just needed someone to understand them. Never had that person who understood them. You went through a fucking lot, Taurus. You went through a lot. A lot. And you're just healing. You know, don't let anybody talk to you crazy because you've been through a lot. You know, and that's what makes you the bull strong. Bull strong. That's what makes you the Empress. That's what makes you also the Emperor. Taurus is the Emperor and the Empress. Fuck them. Seriously. You're better and you're better than that. I love Taurus. Alright, let's have a look at this Page of Cups energy. What that's about. It's just about working on yourself. Working on breaking out of habits, perpetual habits. That, you know, maybe habits that you're unaware of. The Eight of Pentacles could be like you on autopilot. Where you're not aware that that's just your autopilot. You know, maybe your thoughts in autopilot. Or just the actions that you take. The things that you do in autopilot. And you're really healing that. And it's also your emotions. How your emotions flow in autopilot. You know? And you're correcting that. So your autopilot doesn't cause you to crash every time. Your autopilot now, the way that you're setting it up now, you'll land at your destination. Whereas before, I feel like that wasn't the case. And here came this Chariot in the distant past to free you. It really did. Because, nah, you're worth more and you're better than that. Alright? I wish I could give all you guys a hug because I can totally relate to the story. Alright, so, near future energy. We're looking at our healing. We're looking at our past. We're looking at our family. Our mother or our father or our guardian or whoever took care of us, whoever was responsible for us, whoever was a person that we emotionally trusted, who betrayed our trust, whether it was physically, sexually, emotionally, mentally abusing us, taking their authority and abusing that authority. We're taking a deeper look at that this week, starting now. You probably clicked on this reading and you're probably thinking about that today or yesterday. Or you will be thinking about it now. So let's see what's the point of all that and what's coming in the near future due to that. The Knight of Swords, taking action. I like this. I fucking like this. Nothing's better than a bull in action. Nothing's better than when somebody pisses off a fucking bull and they're just blowing up that shop. I really love it. I love destruction. I don't know if I told you this. I love chaos. Okay, I love a little bit of chaos. Because that ain't nothing more regenerative than chaos. I'm telling you. You can never rebuild better. So I see you here coming in. You definitely have air sign helpers. So if you have a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in your life that is an ally, especially a female, because the Queen of Swords is coming up, right? Someone that you could talk to who has this element that's very balanced, right? That's very just. I would definitely, they're your friend. Lean on them, you know? Lean on them if you can because they got you. And this person has definitely been through this too. This person is probably like a step ahead of you in the sense that they overcame that or they've analyzed that and they understand that, you know? And they're very honest. And they'll have your back. This sign, this person, whoever this person is, that is an ally to you for some of you guys. They're no bullshit type of person and they got you. The Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, doesn't matter. Could be a friend, could be a family member. Alright, could be both. So let's have a look at the Knight of Swords energy. I feel like you're taking action. I feel like you're definitely making a change, okay? And what this is kind of like, you know, possibly unveiling something. This could happen in one or two ways, right? It could be that there's a change that happens because something that was hidden, some secret, is now revealed. And you know how much I love when secrets come out. You know how much I love when secrets come out, right? Or it could be that action is taken because you're deciding to stop hiding something. This is very unique. And this is action in an emotional relationship or action to benefit a relationship. So I do see action being taken in your relationship, and this action will conclude an entire cycle. This could be a divorce proceedings. This could be, telling if someone was abusing you in secret, this could be lifting the lid off of it and finally opening up and sharing it to trusted sources, to people who can help you, or to just people in general. Maybe post it on social media. I mean, swords energy, that's Gemini. Knight of Swords is Gemini. So it could be, a Gemini could be helping you, or it could be a Gemini is involved in this abuse. This is toxicity. Or it could be that, this is done through social media. Something along those lines. In some way, it's like when someone unmasks a narcissist or unmasks an abuser. It's like that stuff can only go on in secret, in darkness. Once the darkness has been removed and the light is turned on, they no longer have power. And so whatever it is that you're doing here by the end of the week, whether it's discussing it, whether it's taking action and moving out of the situation, some of you guys could be moving out of the situation, whatever it is that you're doing, it is ending that. With the Ten of Pentacles, it is putting an end to that. That's done. Abusers only have power when nobody says anything. Like how corrupt leaders can only be corrupt leaders if the people are letting them just keep corrupting them or keep hiding their money. Abusers can only abuse when no one is, when there's darkness, when it's a secret, when there's shame around it. Once you unmask it and you remove that shame, which the abuser will put the shame on you, once you remove that shame, they have no fucking power. And then they see how small they are. Alright? So somebody here is really going through something, and I just want you to know you're almost free of that. Especially if you're going through something really difficult, you're almost free of that, because either you're going to take action to free yourself in some way, which involves unveiling, which involves coming out of secrecy and darkness, or you're going to take action to move out of that situation just by moving. Ten of Pentacles could be home, literally moving home. Okay, I want to know a little more about this Knight of Swords energy, because this is swift action. The Knight of Swords, he's swift. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh, this could also be a little bit, I'm not trying to scare you, like, it's because I feel like this energy, this is what you're taking on, right? This is what you're taking on. Despite the fact that this is sword energy, I still feel like you're taking this on. So if this is a fight because you feel like you need to have a fight with somebody, then it's a fight. If this is moving because you feel like you need to move on with somebody, then you need to move. If this is, walking away from a situation because you feel like you need to walk away from a situation, then that's what it is. Okay, but it's certainly a completion. I have a lot of 7 energy here, even though we do have the 10 and the 5. But we have a lot of 7 energy, which is, it's not, 7 energy has some secrecy to it. All is not unveiled when there's a 7. So let's have a look at why we have this Knight of Swords energy coming in the near future. And it's because of the Knight of Wands. So whatever this action that you're taking, it is going to help you to move. The Knight of Wands is definitely a mover. If you want to move, or if you're moving house, and a lot of times when I'm doing readings for people and they want to know if they're moving, or if someone is doing a reading and this card comes up, a lot of times they're moving, right? I feel like you're moving. There's 2 knights here with 2 sevens. 7's vibrating under the Chariot. The Chariot's a mover. I feel like some of you guys are moving, right? Whether you're moving on or you're moving physically, you're moving. There is movement. Something is not stagnant or stale, or definitely something is not hidden anymore. You're coming out of darkness, and everybody will know. Everyone will know. Literally, everyone will know whatever this is. Because you don't deserve to go through this by yourself, and you don't, especially if this was something that happened in the past, you don't need to be a prisoner to this anymore. You can speak your truth. Only abusers silence your truth. This was a very specific message, but maybe not, right? I can't control the messages I get. If this isn't the reading for you, don't bother commenting. It's stupid. You look dumb. Just move on if it's not your reading. Okay, so overall energy, Oracle energy, we have Yellow Jasper, control issues. This is good. This is a good card. This is a really good card. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Oof. Taurus, I swear to God. Oh my God. There is like power. You're getting power this week, okay? This is a powerful time. So what does that mean? Nobody can control you. You don't have to do this tug of war thing. The tug of war is often ended when one person or both parties drop the rope. Then there can't be a tug of war. And so if there's a fight, someone wants to fight with you, what do? If you don't want to fight with them, you just walk out of the room. If someone wants to control you and tell you what you're doing and tell you this or try to whatever, you just say no. You just don't let them. You stand up for yourself. If someone's trying to beat you up, you get the phone and you call the police. And you let the police cuff them and take them away. Yes, you should. Enough is enough. I don't know what this is, but enough is a fucking enough. Enough is a fucking enough. We're done here. That's bullshit. You're better than that. You're an empress. You're an empress. You're an emperor. You're fucking. You're the Hierophant. Like, you have so many spiritual energies. Taurus is a spiritual sign. It's the sign of faith. Like, you guys are divine. Everybody's divine, but that's your divinity, and it's so beautiful. Don't let anybody taint your image. You're special. Alright, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. Once again, I'm the spiritual Barbii. I don't think I said that in the beginning. Yeah, this was pretty heavy. Be sure to check out everything else on my channel if you resonate with me. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. Good luck. And just know that I love you.